What's going on, everyone? Justin again, as always. Thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Cheers to those of you that have your beers. I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. I know I am. I'm having a blast here at the house, tinkering around and messing with some of this new DeWalt cordless stuff that I got. And I want to show more of it to you because a lot of people right now are talking about the Flex tool lineup. VCG Construction just launched the very first TTR between the hammer drill offered by Flex and the 2.5 amp hour battery and the Milwaukee with a 2 amp hour M18. But they also did a little something I think you guys are going to like to see. You got to make sure to watch this video. I'm not going to divulge any secrets of what it was that exactly happened. Click on the little card up here in the corner or check the descriptions to head you on over to the VCG Construction Channel so you can watch his latest upload. And what an upload it was. I thought it was fantastic. I did get a comment from a fellow subscriber saying, man, you're just trying to duplicate VCG. You're way outside your element on this one. Here's the deal, okay? I'm not trying to measure up to be exactly like VCG Construction and try to duplicate something that he already did. You can't duplicate a Da Vinci. You can't duplicate a Michelangelo. You can't duplicate a Van Gogh, okay? The man's work on YouTube is art at its finest. I thoroughly enjoy his channel. I've loved watching his channel. And I'm actually a member of the VCG Construction members, okay? It's a very cool gang. You should consider joining it. For something as inexpensive as a cup of coffee once a month from Starbucks, you guys should consider being members too. I can only hope to replicate with my demonstration block here some of the same things and testing methods that he does on his channel to show and prove a point of the overall performance of a specific tool, which we plan on showing you here today. Can we drill through the competition? That's the question. Enough of my jibba jabba. We're going to Gordon Ramsay the hell out of this thing and someone's going to end up on the chopping block. Will it be Milwaukee? Will it be Ryobi? Or will it be Ed's personal favorite, Makita? Gonna have to stick around to find out. Alright, so what are we talking about today? We're talking more in-depth, more involved testing with the DCD998 3-speed variable hammer drill offered by DeWalt brushless XR. So let's go ahead and dive right on into some testing, shall we? Now we know from watching Vince's most recent video post between the Flex and the Milwaukee Showdown that they were running a 2.5 amp hour battery and a 3 amp hour battery and a 2 amp hour battery. We are going to be running the 2 amp hour 20 volt DeWalt. We're not going to burn through that right away. We're going to save that. I also reached out to my buddy Vince and I said, hey man, what size spade bit we running? He said 1 inch, brother. Roger, go Dodgers. So we're going to be running the 1 inch spade bit for our wood testing. And we're hoping to knock this one out of the park. We'll go into more details with the wood test block after we get done with a few other test methods. Over here to my right, I have just under 6 millimeter of PVC pipe that we're going to drill through. Too easy? That's okay. How about a 2 inch slump block that we plan on running a concrete drill bit through with the XR? Still not enough. That's okay. Still too easy? That's okay. Over here to my left, I have a 5.5 millimeter piece of thick steel, man. This is going to be something to drill through. I've already started little teeny tiny detents so we can run a Cobalt DeWalt drill bit through it and just see how it performs. In the reviews of the Lowe's website, okay, you should check these things out. I had a fellow reviewer that had said after 4 holes of drilling through wood, it died. He expected more out of DeWalt, yada, yada, yada. So to do more than 4 holes with the same exact tool that he was complaining about, I think we're going to be on par with the poor review. Now understand this, he was complaining about a tool that he bought off of Amazon because as my buddy Jeff Scott from Scott Family Tools would say, Jeff Bezos. So that being said, look, what we're going to do is we're going to do more than 4 holes. I think I have 8 holes set up over here. We're going to run at least 4 holes on the slump block. We're going to run at least 4 holes on the PVC just so you can see how the overall performance is. And if that's not enough, We are then going to switch over to the 2 amp hour battery, and we are going to run the same exact testing methods with the 1-inch spade bit, so you can see how many holes it takes before we lose one cell on the 2 amp hour battery. Let's do this. We're going to be using the 6 amp hour battery for these 3 key pieces. Then we're going to switch out and we're going to go to the 2 amp hour battery. So which one do you guys want to see first? Let's start with the easiest, shall we? Alright, now this has no detent set up. We're really just going to start it off on number 1 in drill mode. Then we're going to switch to speed 2 and then speed 3. Let's do it. Quick work. Let's go speed 2. Lost the clamp. Let's go speed 3. Whew. I think that answers the question as far as how well will it perform on PCV. I know you guys are thinking though, man, come on, that's too easy, okay? That's easier than drilling through wood. You're right, you're right. Let's go ahead and save this cobalt bit for now. Hold my beer, because we're getting ready to step on over to the slump block. Whew. It's gonna get fun. Now that man did say 4 holes. So far we've drilled 6 just through PCV. We're gonna do 4 holes through the slump block. Let's do it. This is in drill mode, by the way. Speed 1. Alright, so it's putting in work, but it's really not doing too much. Let me give you guys an up close. So why don't we go ahead and kick it up a notch? Because we are drilling through a slump block, and this is a hammer drill, why don't we leave it in speed 1, but we go into hammer mode and see how it performs. But wait, I know what you guys are thinking. Come on, man, that's slump block, that's concrete. Of course you're supposed to be in hammer mode when you're drilling through concrete. Who are you trying to fool here? Man, don't worry about it, alright? Look, let's go into speed 2 in hammer mode, okay? Because you're right. The material in which you're trying to drill through is going to change the settings in which you're running. So for this, now we're going to be in speed 2 in hammer mode. Let's do a separate hole now in speed 2. We touch wood on that one. I'm going to drill another one just so you guys can see. It just gets better and better, doesn't it? Let's go speed 3. So we have officially drilled out 2 holes now. Now we're going into speed 3, full hammer mode, drilling through the slump block. Let's do it. Jeez, that's just raw power. So effectively, we have drilled 4 holes, 2 in speed 2, 2 in speed 3, with the hammer mode selection, okay? Number 1 clearly wasn't really going to do it for us. We could try again with number 1 in the hammer mode. But it's going to be a slow go all the way through, and definitely isn't the most impressive setting of the DeWalt DCD998. So if you want to be impressed with this, I strongly recommend you try speed 2 and speed 3 when you're running through slump block. Now let's go ahead and come on over here with the cobalt drill bit and let's drill some holes through this 5.5mm steel tube. Alright, so let's go ahead and run it on, this is speed 1 in drill mode. It's pretty slow go, man, pretty slow go. I think we'll kick it up a notch. Alright, let's go ahead and try speed 2. Got a little bit of oil on there too. Oh shit! That'll rip your damn hand off. Whoa, gotta be careful with that one. Woo! Oh shit! That'll rip your damn hand off. Whoa, gotta be careful with that one. Woo! I can feel it. Getting ready to hurt ourselves today. Alright, so that was speed 2 in drill mode. We kept it lubricated. Now we're going to go speed 3. Hopefully this time I can use 2 hands, because I feel like maybe I probably should. Oh man, alright, 2 hands this time, 2 hands. I'm just letting the drill bit do the work, okay? Okay, so towards the end I decided to start feathering that trigger, man. This thing's got torque for days, so don't get wild and crazy with it, alright? It's still a power tool and it's very powerful, unless you want to break a finger or twist your wrist off. So I recommend you lubricate your drill bit and slow down towards the end. Remember the complaint? The complaint was this thing wouldn't drill 4 holes through wood. Oh, let's change the speed. Now we're going to let a little pressure off while we're feathering. Oh, let's change the speed. Now we're going to let a little pressure off while we're feathering. Bam. So what have we done so far? Let's recap. With the 6 amp hour battery, we've drilled 6 holes with the same exact drill bit through just under 6mm worth of PVC. We drilled 4 holes with a concrete bit made by Bosch with the slump block, 2-inch concrete. You guys seen it. We've drilled 4 holes now with this 5.5mm piece of steel tubing. The last test left is to try to replicate what VCG did on his channel with the 1-inch spade bit and a 2 amp hour battery with a few different settings, and just see how much juice we lose along the way with how much demand we're asking of the tool. So I'm going to move some stuff and we're going to get busy. Let's do this. Oh, for those of you that wanted to know, it's still a full charge, okay? Let's see if the DeWalt can measure up to the Flex in Milwaukee, shall we? First things first, we have to insert our 1-inch spade bit. Crank it down, lock it down. Second, we have to review. Let me move this block out the way. You guys can see we got 4 holes there. Move this PVC and this steel tube. First things first, they were using 2 amp hour batteries. Second thing, and batteries was full charge. This one's full charge. Okay? 2 amp hour battery. 20 volt. Now I don't have 2 2x4s stacked onto each other, but I feel like so far as we go down sufficiently enough with this, we should be able to replicate. Again, we're not duplicating, okay? You can't duplicate a Van Gogh. Okay, speed 1, 1-inch spade bit, 2 holes, 1 cell lost. Let's see. For my full charge. First hole, I do believe they did with the one hand. So we're going to try to replicate that. We're pretty much bottomed out, all right? Second hole. Bottomed out. Battery test, full charge. In case I missed the exact point of the battery loss, we are now going to move on to the next test. Speed 2, 5 holes, fully charged battery. Speed 2, 2 hands, 5 holes. That's what we're going for, okay? It might have been at that point that we lost 1 cell. We're going to find out. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. Where are we at? That might have been where they lost the cell. So with my 2 amp hour, I have officially lost 1 cell in speed 2 in drill mode. Now, just for S&G purposes, since we lost 1 cell in speed 2 in drill mode, let's go to full-on hammer mode. Let's go into speed 3, and let's see how many holes we can do until dead on a 2 amp hour battery. Bear in mind, the initial complaint on the review was this thing couldn't do 4 holes. Pretty sure we killed that one today. Don't buy your DeWalt, Milwaukee, or any other cordless tool from Amazon, because you're only going to be disappointed. Ask me how I know it. Whoa! There's 3. There's 6. She's getting tired. Oh! Oh! Almost 11. She didn't make it to the bottom. Let's try for 12, shall we? Oh! There's 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. Man, there's a knot right there too. Oh no, we might be out. 16 and a half? She's done. No forward, no reverse. Can't even get it out. What we say, 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and a half. Because we got to count that one right. I think we got 16 and a half is what we got. I believe that's where we ended up. My God. And the battery? She's done. She's done. One little light left, but she can't do no more. Woo! Alright, so let's give it up, man. Let's give it up for DeWalt on this one, shall we? I feel like the DCD998 performed very well today. Consider how many different materials that we drilled through. Consider how many holes that we did with the spade bit. Again, 1 inch, right? Drill mode, speed 3, just to see how fast we can drain that battery. We tried our best to replicate the same test that they did over there at VCG Construction, and we did the same amount of holes, and we did lose 1 cell as well with a 2 amp hour battery. Now, as far as the overall speed test, and if it can punch through faster than the Flex, I'm going to leave that up to my boy Vince over at VCG Construction. Look forward to seeing his thoughts, opinions, and review of this DeWalt 3-speed XR drill, hammer, driver. Ooh, let's get it. Look, who's going on the chopping block today? Let's talk about this because of the review that was done, that somebody had said that they are giving it a 1-star rating because they bought it off Amazon and were sadly disappointed. My friend, I know exactly what you're talking about because I too bought something off of Amazon that I was sadly disappointed in, and that's this little tiny Milwaukee cutoff wheel, right? This thing is garbage. I bought this off the Amazon and it sucks, and I'll never buy another cordless tool off the Amazon, so she's getting chopped. Alright, no more Milwaukee from Amazon. Don't let it happen to you. Stop bitching about DeWalt products. They are good. You just gotta stop buying them off Amazon. That's all I got for this video, guys. Look, if you liked today's video, smash the thumbs up. If you didn't, smash the thumbs down. On your way out the door, make sure to tap that little beer mug in the bottom right-hand corner because that makes you a subscriber. Being a subscriber is awesome. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post my next video, tool talk, mechanic insight, tool review, or you just simply want to hang out with us on TGIF. Maybe you want to hit the trails with us in the brand new Jeep. Whatever the reasoning is, I don't think there's a reason to not hit the bell. So we'll see you guys next time. Cheers and deuces.